Hi, this is Jim O'Clair, and today we're going to hook time this TMFX2C1204. I've taken the side panel off so I can locate and look at the degree wheel. Right now we're at 100 mark, and what this does is allows us to get to the first screw on the rotary hook and loosen it. You'll need to rotate the degree wheel to the next position, which I just go to about 165 and stop. That'll allow us to get to our second screw and loosen that. Once we have those two loose, we're going to go to our 200 mark, which is our hook timing on this machine, and we will lightly loosen the third screw and adjust our rotary hook to the needle. So here in a second I'll get to that and we'll loosen up those screws. Okay, so here we are at the rotary hook. We're at the 100 mark, and locate this large screw right here and loosen it. Don't take it out, just loosen it. Then you'll go turn your degree wheel to 165, and you'll see the second screw right there. Go ahead and loosen that. Alright, so the timing on this particular machine, and most machines are 200, actually not all machines, so look in your book to see what timing mark your machine is, but it happens to be 200 on this machine. So what we're going to do is come around. I want you to go ahead and from down here, if you don't have your covers off, grab the needle clamp and go ahead and push it down till it stays down. Don't push on the presser foot, it won't lock down. Pull down on the needle clamp. Now that we have it in place, we'll come up to the 200 mark, and what we have here, because this has already been timed at 200, you see that the hook point is right behind the needle. Let me zoom in here, come in at an angle. Sorry about that. Well, let's get a better view. There we go. So what I'm checking now is the gap between the needle and the hook point. And you can see here, as I deflect it, it's about a thread distance away. You don't want to be further because then you'll skip stitches. So what you want to do is make that hook be about a thread distance away, and again the point right behind the needle. So what I'll do here, sorry about the camera moving, but you'll see that the hook is just moved counterclockwise away from the needle, and you'll see right there, that's the hook point. Now it's right behind the needle. Okay, so at 200, which this happens to be, you would now loosen this screw if you needed to retime your machine. So what I do is I loosen barely and then just barely turn the screw back to feel it hit the shaft. And at this point, again at 200, focus in, you can go counterclockwise or clockwise without the main shaft moving. But your hook doesn't fly off and spin around in your hands either. You have one screw that I told you just to bring up and touch the shaft so it won't slide all over on you. So right there we have it behind the needle. And I'm going to check the gap. It's easier for me just to look and see. See if I can zoom in. And as you can see, the needle barely moves. You want that a thread thickness away. You can actually be as close as a paper thickness. You don't want to be further away because you'll skip stitches. All right, so that's a quick summary. Now what you do is go back to 165 and you would tighten that screw, and then you would go to your stop position and tighten the third screw. Sorry about the video quality, but I wanted to put this up really quick to show you guys how easy it was to time a hook. All right, well, thanks for joining me, and you have a great day.